The Republic of Ingushetia is a Russian federal subject located in the North Caucasus Federal District. The administrative center is Magas, though the largest city is Nazran. The titular nation of Ingushetia is the Ingush. Ingushetia is one of the smallest and most mountainous federal subjects of the Russian Federation, located in the North Caucasus region of southern Russia. It borders Chechnya to the east, North Ossetia, Alania to the west, and Georgia to the south. Despite its small size of roughly 3,600 to 4,000 square kilometers, Ingushetia's landscape is extremely varied, ranging from lowland plains and foothills in the north to rugged peaks and deep valleys in the south. The Greater Caucasus Mountains dominate much of the southern part of the republic, making it one of Russia's most scenic regions, filled with ancient stone towers, fortresses, and remote villages. The capital of Ingushetia is Magas, a relatively new city built in the 1990s after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, while the largest city remains Nazran, which historically served as the administrative center. Ingushetia has a population of about 500,000 people, with an overwhelming majority being ethnic Ingush, who make up over 90% of the population. The Ingush are a Vaynaq people closely related to the Chechens, sharing linguistic and cultural ties. Russian and Ingush are the official languages, though the Ingush language, part of the Nakh Dagestanian family, is widely used in daily life. Islam, specifically Sunni Islam, is the dominant religion, and it plays a central role in community and cultural identity. Historically, the Ingush territory was annexed by the Russian Empire in the early 19th century after the Caucasian Wars, a long and bloody conflict between the Russian state and the mountain peoples of the region. During the Soviet period, Ingushetia was merged with Chechnya to form the Chechen Ingush Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic. However, after the deportation of the Ingush and the Chechen peoples by Stalin in 1944 to Central Asia, the region was dissolved and its territory redistributed. It was only in 1957 that the survivors were allowed to return. When the Soviet Union collapsed, the Chechen Ingush Republic split in 1992, leading to the creation of the separate Republic of Ingushetia within the Russian Federation. This split occurred largely peacefully, as Ingushetia opted to remain within Russia, while Chechnya declared independence. The late 20th and early 21st centuries brought new challenges to Ingushetia. The wars in neighboring Chechnya created instability that spilled over into Ingush territory, leading to refugee inflows, occasional violence, and tensions with federal authorities. In 2018, a controversial border agreement with Chechnya transferred part of Ingushetia's territory to its eastern neighbor. This sparked widespread protests and was seen by many Ingush as an erosion of their autonomy. The episode reflected broader frustrations in the region regarding local governance and federal control. Economically, Ingushetia remains one of Russia's poorest republics, with limited industrial activity and high unemployment. The economy relies heavily on federal subsidies, small-scale agriculture, and public sector employment. The fertile northern plains allow for the cultivation of grains, vegetables, and fruits, while livestock herding, especially sheep and cattle, is practiced in the mountain areas. Oil fields around Malgobek, once an important economic asset, have largely declined in productivity. Despite these challenges, Ingushetia has potential in tourism as its mountainous terrain, mineral springs, and ancient tower architecture attract growing interest from visitors seeking the natural and historical beauty of the Caucasus. Ingush society is deeply shaped by the traditional clan system known as tape, which governs social relations, marriage, and community conduct. Honor, hospitality, and respect for elders are fundamental cultural values. The republic is dotted with medieval stone towers, some of which date back to the Middle Ages, serving as family strongholds and defensive posts. These towers, found in mountain valleys like Tjerach and Targim, are symbols of Ingushetia's enduring heritage. Traditional crafts such as wood and stone carving, weaving, and embroidery also form part of its cultural life, reflecting both practical and artistic skill. Modern Ingushetia remains a complex region, at once deeply traditional and yet part of the modern Russian state. It faces persistent issues such as limited job opportunities, youth emigration, and political tensions, but it also holds an identity rooted in endurance and pride. The Ingush people have preserved their customs, language, and faith despite centuries of conquest, deportation, and displacement. In the broader context of the North Caucasus, Ingushetia represents a distinctive blend of ancient mountain culture, religious devotion, and ongoing adaptation to the political realities of the Russian Federation. Like, comment, and share to support this channel. Subscribe for more hidden corners of the world.